What's up, everybody? My name is Jonathan, aka Klein Guy John. Welcome to the channel. And today is Sunday, September 27, 2020. It's 3:02 p.m. I know I'm a tad late on this, but hope everybody's having a great week and a great weekend. And you've got to see some pretty cool content over at Belt and Boxes. I did, which was pretty awesome. So before we get started, I'm going to run the intro real quick. So I see we got Construction Cronies is here. Happy Sunday. Fun day, bros. Fist bump. Client Guy John, Codeman Studios. What's up, guys? What's up? I'm back. I have some guests here in my home. So if you see them, it's okay. You can say hi. So, everybody, how's everybody doing today? I see Construction Cronies here in Codeman Studios. Yo, Construction Cronies, man, you've been doing some awesome videos this week. And you did a leak live stream. I missed out on it. Sorry about that. Typically, I'll start off with the OSHA safety thing. You know how it goes. I've been doing that so far in the past few streams. Let me know how the stream is, everybody. If the stream is good, if there's any sound, if you can't hear me, let me know. If the picture quality is a little off because I got the ceiling light, the light on. So what I can actually do here. Maybe I could fix that. I could just put my light here, my personal light here. You're getting that big glare. Oh, see that big glare there. There we go. 1 second. I'm gonna get a battery. Let me grab a battery. I didn't bring a battery. Hold on. Milwaukee. Yeah, it's good. Don't worry about me. You're good. So, hello, Jason Babila. What's up, man? What's going on? This thing's working. There we go. I think that's better. Hey, look, everybody. My mom's here. Now you gotta look at the camera here.
Oh. Okay.
My mom's here. She's visiting today.
Hey, everyone.
Jason Babila, Sunday. He says Sunday Fun Day. That's right, Sunday Fun Day Q&A. So before we get started,
Yes, before you get started, I'm
What's
gonna
that?
leave, baby. I have to
you're
go.
gonna leave. Oh, my mom's gonna leave.
I have to go, but hi everyone and bye everyone. We'll meet again. Yes,
Right.
I'm the one that calls him Papa.
All right. There
I
you go,
love you,
mom.
baby.
There you go. See, mom's loving it.
Bye, everyone.
I gotta show them out. I gotta show them out the door. You wanna show them out the door, babe? Oh, she's gonna show them. My missus is showing her out the door. See you later, Angel. Take it easy. All right. Drive safe. Thanks for stopping by, guys. It's fam, man. It's fam. It's all fam. So, let's see here. I'm getting a few things. Listen, if you guys just joining in, do not forget to subscribe. You don't want to forget to subscribe. Make sure you tap the bell notification and smash the like button. If you like what you see, you like the content, smash the like button. It's free for you to do. No biggie. Wait, you want to turn off the light from here? Because I'm getting a really bad glare of the ceiling light. There we go.
Better?
That's better. Yeah, that's better. But it's butter. It's butter because everybody loves butter. Not everybody. But anyway, why don't we start off because it's September 27th. I feel I should start the stream with some informational stuff, right? And I think we're gonna start off with this today. OSHA, right? Now I know most of you, like my friend Construction Cronies, he's all in Canada. You guys probably have your own OSHA. I think it's called CE or CE, CES, CSA. I think that's what it's called. but those of you who live in the U.S. or live where I live here in the East Coast, Northeast Coast, like in New York City, within the 5 boroughs, you all should know by now it's the month of September 2020 here in New York City. They require you to have an 30 or 40 hour minimum of your SST or site safety training. It's required now here in New York City if you want to set foot in a job site and you're planning on working on a job site and you're going to set foot, you got to have it present, or you have to have it on file with the general contractors. If you do not have one, you will be told to leave the job site. It's a law now. It goes for local law 196. We are required to have not just OSHA 10. OSHA 10, they don't want you to have OSHA 10. They want you to have strictly OSHA 30 and an additional 10-hour OSHA or SST training. OSHA 30 is also in part with the SST. So, as you can see here, online SST courses for New York City workers. Who needs an SST card under law? Not 196. Of course, you can read it here. It says site safety training requirements apply to construction demolition workers at New York City job sites with a site safety plan. This includes any job with a designated construction superintendent, site safety coordinator, or site safety manager. Workers need 40 hours of training to earn an SST worker card. Our guide to New York City local law 196 explains which construction roles require site safety training and which are exempt. You can also email the Department of Buildings, or DOB, at local law 196 at buildings.nyc.gov with questions about SST requirements for your specific role. So the courses you need for new entrants, these are those of you here who live within the 5 boroughs or in New York City itself. If you are an apprentice, you should be required to take an SST course. As of right now, during the pandemic, things are starting to open up. We have to now, in the construction trade, we have to now take online courses from home. If your employer is paying for your courses, they will pay for your online courses if they are. If not, maybe I got some sort of deal going on with your employer, whether it's union or non-union. If it's non-union, you got, if you go work something out with your employer, or if they work something out with you where they're going to pay for your course online, sure, why not take it? It's free. If not, if they cannot afford to, you have to do it yourself. Or if there's a deal, whether they have to tell you, well, you got to take this course, but you got to stay with us for a certain period of time, within either 3 months, 6 months, and if you quit, you got to pay the money back. Now, if you're not up to that, if you're not up for that deal, you could take it on your own, if you can afford it, that is. Or you can take courses little at a time. Some courses are more expensive than others, so bear with me on this. All right. Yo, hold up. Let me go back to the. I have to go catch you on the next one. Smash that like button. He says, "All right, Jason Babila, bro. I appreciate you coming over. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate the support." So we're back here. Courses, new entrants for an SST card. New entrants includes any worker who joined the New York City construction industry after December 1st, 2019. These workers must complete the OSHA 10-hour course before they start the job. And within 6 months of starting work, they need to complete an additional 30 hours of training to get an SST card. Now, what that means is, let's say you do the reverse. You take your 30-hour, and and you still are required to get 10 more hours of training. It does not mean you have to add your OSHA 10. It does not count. It may be confusing here on screen, but when you actually go to a job site and you tell them, well, I got my 30 hours and then I went for the 10-hour OSHA, that should be 40 hours, right? Wrong. What they want you to do is take an 8-hour fall prevention and a 2-hour alcohol awareness course. That covers 10 hours. that covers your 40 right there. That adds on to your 30-hour OSHA. That is the 40 hours they want you to have. That's the additional 10 hours. Your 8-hour fall prevention and your 2-hour drug and alcohol. As you can see here, I think I can see where can I get already completed 40 hours. Now there is, for new entrants, here it is right here. So these are like the 62-hour. So if you're a foreman, or you're going to be a foreman, a sub-foreman, a site supervisor, safety coordinator, you have to take a course. You have to take a 62-hour course. These are all the hours. These are all the courses. Look what they have the prices on the side. You got SST general electives, SST special electives. These all up add to your 60 or 62-hour course. That's fine. But if you're a worker and you're not a foreman, you need to take the minimum 40 hours. Meaning if you have your 30-hour OSHA card, you have to complete another 10 hours. That 10 hours is, okay, let me see here. I don't think this is it. This is the card for current workers. Okay, here it is right here. So, full SST worker card course list. You get 30-hour OSHAs, 179. 8-hour fall prevention, 225. And 2-hour drug and alcohol awareness, $50. I took these two courses during the whole government lockdown. I decided, well, if I'm going to need this before September of 2020, I might as well take it now. I took the $225 8-hour prevention course. Yes, I know it's expensive. You're thinking, why can't your employer do it for you? There's a reason. I'm not going to get into it. It's for there's reasons for it. I'm not going to really blow it up here. All right? I'm not going to mention names or anything like that. There's a reason for it, and if you want to know, well, you could, unless you personally know me, then you would know. But there's a reason I'm not gonna say it, because it does not require me to. I'm not required to mention it in any way on social media. I don't believe I am required to. Otherwise, I could lose my job. So if you're gonna ask, don't ask. Respectfully. So I took the 8-hour, then I took the 50-hour, 2-hour fall alcohol awareness. So this is what you're gonna need when you get on the job site. Okay, those of you who are not foremen, who are not supervisors, you're a worker, maybe you're a lead mechanic too on the job. Whether you're you're a plumber, you're an electrician, a HVAC tech, you're a tin knocker, a welder, carpenter, framer, whatever the case may be. All right, you're a concrete worker, you're a low voltage tech, a fire alarm tech guy on a major job site. You need to have this in hand. Okay, there's no ifs or buts. Even if you are a HVAC service technician, sometimes it may require you as a service tech to show up on a big major job site to start up a system or unit while a job site is progression. They will stop you at the door and ask for proof of your SST. If you do not have it, you'll be turned away. I've seen it before, time and time again. So please work on getting your SST if you are working in the New York City area. Okay. Especially for low voltage technicians. You even got some of the IT guys who come in, program the system while in a progression of a construction site. You're going to need a hard hat, safety gear, personal protective equipment. And they're going to ask you if you have it on site, because if you don't have it, you get hurt, or you walk over some pieces of lumber over trenching and you get hurt along the way, whatever, somebody's liable. Or if you do something that is a hazard, you're reliable as well. So they want to make sure you're competent enough on the job site to be aware of certain hazards on the job. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me get my phone, because I don't have my phone, and it's over here. It's over here. I don't know why it's there. Maybe I just actually I do know why. I just forgot about it. Because I can't see all your comments. Actually, I could see only very little on the screen. I don't see a lot. I need to get on the YouTube app. YouTube. Oh, here we go. We gotta lower the volume there. Alright, let's look at the chats here. Love you too, Mom. Hey, boys. Hope you all are well. Hello, people, says me double extra. Hello again. Yo, what's up, me dibs? What's up, dibs? Construction cronies. Also known as Chris Conkle, our Canadian construction worker. My man is here on the chat. So, like I said, let's get back to this. You apprentices out there, if you are non-union, maybe your boss could work something out, put you in an online course for a group course. They can monitor your progression. Now, I know some people prefer to go in-house. They want to be inside physically in the classroom. It's easier for them. They don't have to wait for a little, to sit in the computer, wait for a little time. Honestly, I don't mind waiting. I can always, if I feel bored or if I got to do something on a weekend or during the weekday, I can just pause, save where I left off, come back to it later on. You know, it's honestly convenient for me, but may not be convenient for you. Understandable, but everybody has their opinion on online and in-house course. Frankly, I don't like to sit in the classroom. I fall asleep, one, and I'm not really that good of a test taker. All right, I like to go review things back while online, than rather sit in a classroom where they don't want to review things, go back because you only have a certain amount of time. The instructor doesn't want to go back to a certain subject and refresh everything and review stuff. I've been in the classroom before and done that. It's a headache because then you got to go back. I wasn't so good as a test taker, but here, you do it online, you can take notes, you can go back to certain things, remember, take side notes, take the test, whatever, pass it, you're done. And you can save in between the course, so it's not all that bad. But there is a discount as well they have here. As you can see here, discount will be applied at checkout. So if you go to checkout, it costs $400 for all three. Now, if you have, let's go back. If you have your OSHA 30, you currently have your OSHA 30, you can uncheck that box. Maybe you got to take 2 of these courses, right? So let's go to checkout. You're paying $259. You get a package discount of $66 off. All right, $66 off. So it's $259. Maybe you don't want to spend $259. Maybe you want to take one course at a time. So you want to pay maybe the most expensive course, $225, the 8-hour fall prevention. You pay for it. Let's see. What do you get? You get a discount. Do we get a discount here? Let's see. No discount. You get no discount. So basically, you're going to be paying for also. There's an option if you want to have your SST card. Is $50. Includes validation of all SST training requirements with the New York Department of Buildings and your official printed wallet SSD card via first class mail. If you want to know what that looks like, it's like this. Let me the card comes in the mail. At first, when I see my card, it was a piece of paper. It was a piece of paper. I'm not sure if I still have it here. Oh, I do. Here it is. So this was it. This was the paper. As you can see. Ooh. Yeah. Sure. All right. So hold on a second. Guys, I got to block it for a minute. So you're just going to hear me right now. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yes, me lady is yeah, she's not decent right now. So I got it. You're gonna have to hear me for a little bit. Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. And we're back. Okay. So, if you guys haven't seen, hold on. Let me I'd rather just zoom in right here. Okay, so this is it. This is the card. It's got my name. It's got my ID number. It's got a little little code here. So, on the job site, sometimes on certain job sites, there will be a site safety officer, site safety coordinator. He'll have like a little on his phone. He'll scan it to show authenticity. It'll direct them to the site where you've taken the course, and it'll show who it was proctored by and which course it was taken. This is the paper one. Now, they're not distributing these out anymore. This was my first one. So what they did was, I think it was 2 weeks ago, they sent me out the plastic one. And as you can see, this little ID wrist, shoulder or arm badge. They sent me out the plastic one. It's plastic. Doesn't, it's the hardened plastic wallet-sized one. So it's an exact duplicate of the paper, but just in plastic. And it's a little more, I guess it's a little more smaller. The lettering is a little more smaller than the paper. The paper is more bolder. I guess you guys can't really tell the difference. So, I mean, it's a little different. And also, and I think in the back of the card, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, actually, there's nothing in the back of the card. But, yeah, it tells you when it expires, when the course expires. My course expires 5 years from today. This card expires 5 years from today. But, in between, now, the 2 courses that I've taken within this card, the 2-hour alcohol awareness and your 8-hour fall prevention, that expires 5 years from now under this card. My OSHA 30, however, expires. Well, they say it technically doesn't expire, but I would be told to recommended be told to take a course every 5 years. 4 or 5 years we have to renew and take our OSHA here in New York City. They highly recommend we do that. In fact, they want us to do that. Not highly recommend, but they want us to retake the course every 4 to 5 years. And they determine that the day that you've taken the course, you've received a certificate and what have you. And if you don't take the course and you're over that limit, they won't allow you on the job site. They will tell you, they'll let you know, it's like, we can't allow you on the job site, you need to retake the course. It's just how it is because of accidental rates, insurance wise, insurance liability purposes on the job site. I know some of you are saying to yourselves, what, OSHA, it says in the back of the card, doesn't expire. Yes, I understand. It tells you it doesn't expire. But here in New York City, they will tell you need to retake the course every 4 to 5 years. Okay? I've been in instances where guys will show up on the job site. They've taken a course. It went over that limit, over the 4 or 5 year limit, and they were turned away. They would get mad and say, that's what they want. OSHA here in New York City, they want workers in New York City to take it every 5 years. Too many accidents, too many construction accidents, especially here in New York, that happen a lot. And majority of those accidents are caused by people who are not certified, who have not taken their OSHA. They have no certifications, no safety training, nothing. That's the whole reason why they want us to do it now. And we have to abide by it. Otherwise, no work, no money. No, you don't get paid. So if you are here in the New York City area, those of you apprentices out there who think, you're hot crap or whatever, listen, from experience, 7 years here in the industry, technically 10 altogether with HVAC and electrical in the construction in business, the industry. You want to take these certifications. You're going to see that a lot of times on the job site, you'll see guys working without these qualifications, or somehow they snuck by it, they got around it somehow, and you'll see accidents happen, and companies getting lawsuits, or paying money, paying fines, fees, laying off workers because they can't afford to keep them, because they have to pay off these fees, they have to pay off the insurance. It's very important to get certification. Get certified, all right? Get certified. Otherwise, you're not only putting the company at risk, you're putting yourself at risk. You are. And it's very important to get yourself certified. All right? So, let's head on back. So, you got your 8-hour certification here, right? $275. So I took in this course here on the website. You got options. So if you, like I said, if you currently have your OSHA 30, you can take just these 2 courses. Now, in the process of logging in and stuff, let me close this out. I'm getting too many of this. Oh. In the process of logging in, you're going to be asked to show documentation of your OSHA 30 card. You can take a photo on your phone, or you could, if you have a scanner at home, scanner printer, scan the OSHA card. They're going to tell you to scan. They want pictures of both the front and back for authenticity purposes. So you're going to do that. You're going to send them a copy. Browse it onto you're going to hit the browser icon to browse through files. Upload your copies and send it over to them. They will send you a notification of authenticity, and then that will be added to your SST card. Okay? Showing that you've taken that course, but not on this site. Okay, you took it off another site, or maybe you took it at an in-house course. They want to show that you have proof. Okay, so that in order that will qualify you to have this SST card. After you've done that, you could also send them other courses like your 8-hour scaffold user. I have sent them that card as well. So technically, not 8-hour, 4-hour. So technically, I have 44 hours on this card. Scaffold user card is also included in the SST course. If you have an existing one, also add that in. When you log in and you need to show them proof of authenticity, you can send them a copy of that card by photograph or scanning the card on if you have a scanner at home. You can send them that, or by mail. You can send them a copy by mail. There's some options to that. Better to do it online, and that way you can speed up the process of being approved for this card. But majorly, the major one you want to have is your OSHA included into this card. You want to have your OSHA 30 included, or your OSHA 10, depending on where you live. If you live outside New York, it requires you to have OSHA 10 instead of an OSHA 30, and you can get the 40 hours without the OSHA 30. Then that's fine, I guess. It all depends on your state law, state codes, or whatever. So yeah, that's about it. So hoping that you guys out there are getting into that. I'm sorry it sounds like I'm dragging on this conversation, but I can't stress enough how important it is to have your site certification in safety, especially your OSHA and your site safety certifications. You need to have them now. It's mandatory here in New York City. It doesn't really matter in what trade you're in. I mean, construction, general construction, I'm assuming, but whether you're not in part of general construction, you're an IT guy, but you have to go to a job site and actually work on programming in a construction site that's being in progress, you need to have that. You seriously do need to have that. I mean, I've seen guys get turned away and they can't do their job, and then their boss gets mad and there's big conflict, and they had to let them know, listen, this insurance purposes, you have to have it. All right, so work something out with your boss, maybe. If you're not union, if you're union, great. Your union will provide that. Your job will provide it through their union. Good for you. You don't have to worry about spending any cash. But if you are in a position like myself, you may want to have your job pay for it, or you may want to take it on. Maybe you want to invest on yourself and literally invest in yourself, and taking, like I do, but there are other reasons why I did it. I pay out of my pocket. There are other reasons. I just don't want to mention it. I don't want to be losing risk of my job. So, but moving on. Moving on with that. Yeah. So, guys, especially you apprentices, make sure you're certified. Get certified is very important. Very, very important to get certified, because the more you're certified, you'll be looked to as a more competent person on site. You'll be trusted. You will be trusted to know the hazards, your safety around the job site. You'll be, you could become even much more better leader, and you obviously will have more responsibilities, and it may even lead to better pay. So, like I said, get certified. And don't take it as a joke. Don't take this as a joke. Don't say to yourself you don't need this. And that's for you old timers out there who live in the New York City area and still in construction. You best get it. It's not a joke, man. You may not have an OSHA for like X amount of years because you've never gotten into an accident. Listen, there's a saying, never say never, because you say never, that never could happen. That never could actually reverse to it actually happening. So there's too many. There's one to too many people I've seen say, "Oh, well, I never needed this, I never needed that," and then they get hurt, or they'll hurt someone that they're responsible for, because they didn't look after certain hazards on the job site. All right, so let's see. Me Dibble says, "I don't like classrooms or online." Hello, John. May contain nuts says, "Hello, John. Like my new name?" Yo, Dibs, is that your new name? Or is this Paulie Walnuts? Oh, Paulie Walnuts, is this you? I don't know who this is. Elo, of course, me Dibble. That's your new name. Okay, so that's me. That's you, Dibs? May contain nuts. You're a funny guy. So, all right. So yeah. Whoa. You know what I didn't do? I did not. Definitely did not. All right. Include. I'm trying to fix the camera here. Camera angle. Oh, there we go. I did not include a few people to check out the chat. So. Yeah, go ahead. What's up? What do you need?
The black pen.
Black? This one?
Yes. The marker? Yes.
This one? This one.
Thank you.
Okay. Welcome, babe. Let's see here. I didn't even share the stream, guys. Wow. I just noticed now I have not been sharing my streams. Let's see. Let's go to. All right. Just give me a few seconds here. More tools for you. Shane's Tool Talk. Just added them recently. Let's see. Oh, I got a message. What did I get? Oh, it's just... Well, sports is still going on, guys, here in New York as well. The Yankees are playing the Miami Marlins. And they're on the top of the second. It's a live game right now. And the Giants played the 49ers. Live score. 49ers 29, Giants 9. Well, that's a disappointment. But I like the 49ers and the Giants. So at this point, I don't really care who wins. I'm a fan of both. I'm actually a fan of the Giants, the 49ers, the Eagles, and the Steelers. I like four teams. I'm not a big fan of the Jets either, but I like the teams. I like the players. I like how they play. They win games. Fortunately, Giants haven't been doing so well, but the 49ers are killing it right now. Let's see here. Well, I'm not gonna send everybody one, but because I'm in the middle of a live stream. Now, just a quick note to you guys. I don't have like a big crew. Now, some of you, I think I've ran into maybe one or two subscribers or Instagrammers. I can't remember. It was either Instagram or Facebook. I think it was one of the two. And I was asked, like, how come you're not doing as much videos? What's wrong with the crew? Why don't you have a crew? I'm like, look, I'm not a contractor. One, I don't have a crew of people working with me doing videos. I do these videos on my own. Sometimes my brother shows up. He'll help me out, do a video, one or two videos. He doesn't do really. He's just basically more like the cameraman. He doesn't do the editing. I do most of the editing. And it's a lot of time. It's time consumption. I just want to really put it out there. I know I am aware I haven't been doing a lot of videos, but I have done one or two on Instagram. You can go check out my Instagram. There was a video I did on the Klein Tools ET310 digital circuit breaker finder. And I gotta tell you guys, that is an amazing circuit breaker finder. I feel is way better And I'm going to tell you why it's way better than the 300 model. For starters, what annoyed me the most about the ET300 digital circuit breaker finder was the sensitivity of the button on the receiver end. It annoyed the crap out of me. This, like, if you ever had the ET300 digital circuit breaker finder, you ever have to put in a tool pouch or in your tool bag and you hear it go off and it drains your battery. That is what annoyed me the most. Even with the protective boot that they had, the orange protective boot, it would still go off. The button was so sensitive. Anywhere you put it, it will just go off. And you will have to like unzip the bag open, turn it off, hold down the button, turn it off. It was completely annoying. Now, that tool stopped working, and all I was left was the transmitter and the accessories. The transmitter itself for the ET300 does not work with the ET300 model. Now, another reason why the ET300 model is way better than the the ET300. I'm sorry, the ET310 model is better than the ET300 is because I don't have to struggle with the whole sensitive button. The button's literally at the back part, I would say the back neck or the back part of the tool, and it's flushed. It doesn't, you don't have to, when you put it in your tool bag, it doesn't accidentally go turn on and off. It's literally flushed to the surface of the tool, and you don't have to worry about it going on and off automatically. I think it's awesome. And it also has and on the transmitter end, the transmitter is also a GFCI tester, and it can even tell you if an outlet, a receptacle outlet, is wired correctly. So basically, I could probably understand where they got this concept from. Ideal and other products have been doing that as well. Ideal, especially Ideal. You guys seen my previous video of the Ideal digital circuit breaker finder. You could check that out on Tool Reviews demonstrations playlist. I have it there. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a really good video. It's a really awesome tool. The tool itself acts as a non-voltage contact tester as well on the receiver end, where you can still check for current on wires. And the transmitter also acts like a GFCI tester, and it tests to see if there's if the outlets are correctly wired. It's also compatible. That Ideal digital circuit breaker finder, the receiver, is also compatible with the Klein Tools ET300 transmitter model. Go check out the video. It's there. You can there's proof in the pudding there if you watch the video. Now, going back to the ET310 digital circuit breaker finder, what's awesome about it is that it's got a really nice outer shell. You can drop it, it won't break. It's got better handling. It's got a little offset, a bit of like a 10-degree offset onto the tool, where you can just comfortably scan your panel instead of a 180 where you have to go straight up. So some people have problems where they keep their arm like this, and it kind of hurts over time to keep scanning or whatever. I sometimes have that issue. I can't hold things straight for too long like this. So, but yeah, the ET310 model has a place where you can store the transmitter. You can literally plug the transmitter onto the receiver, and it holds it there for storage. I think that's awesome. Instead of having two separate pieces separate from each other, because sometimes you could lose a piece of an accessory from a toolkit. So you can quickly plug it into the receiver, store it, and it stays there. You know, it doesn't pop out automatically. It's got a really nice, firm, snug insert where you just plug it into. I mean, you won't get like a electronic response. It's just plastic mold inserts to insert your transmitter, and you're good to go. You can easily store it in your tool bag. You could put in a tool, like a little small tool kit. If you got a tool pouch, you can store it there as well. It's also compatible with other Klein Tool circuit breaker finder accessories, like the alligator clip accessory, and also it may not be also compatible with the Edison screw light bulb socket accessory, but they do make a they do make an adapter for it because of the 3-prong feature instead of the 2-prong, the original 2-prong. They have a 3-prong feature, and they have a 3-prong accessory, alligator clips. So you have options. It works with a 2-prong, and it also works with their current 3-prong accessory. So you guys want to go check out that demonstration I did, you can check it out over on Instagram. It's still there. Let's see here. Just so I still haven't shared the stream. No, I'm sharing it now. Okay, I think that's about it for now. Okay, so this is what we got here. If you guys want to see the price on that, I can show you right now. Let me just close this tab. Actually, I'm gonna open up where I purchased this tool. It was over at Acme Tools. Close to $40 if I'm not mistaken. Let's look at the price for it. And I'm gonna transition here. So here are Klein Tools. You go to Electrical Tools. You go to Testers. Click on Testers. Second account name. Oh, okay. And yeah, it's Dibs. I had a feeling it was at first too. So I got the tool for close to 40. It's $40, $39.97. I gotta tell you, it's holding up pretty well. I mean, look at that button. See what I mean? Right behind the neck of this button. That's what I was telling you about. You don't gotta worry about it accidentally going off in your tool bag. Let me just do this real quick. This guy here. Yeah. And it's got a storage for, look, your circuit breaker finder also has the transmitter, which is 3-prong, and it tells you it has it has a test button for your GFIs. You could test the GFIs as well, and it has the wire correction chart there. It tells you if your outlet is correctly wired. You can see it's a visual. It has a visual and audible indicator that red. So what happens is when you turn this device on, the tip here turns green. When it's green, it means it's actively searching for a circuit, a live circuit, or the live breaker. You'll hear the audible tone, the beep sound like the original ET300. And then once it finds the circuit breaker, this light here turns red. This will shut off, and this will turn red. I think that's cool. And it faces, the light faces you, so you can actually see it visually. The test button also has a reset option. What I mean by that is right here. You can see it says reset. So you can push down on reset. It resets it again in case you can't sniff out the breaker the first 2 times. You can reset it and try again. That's another really good feature for it. Then you have the transmitter. It has a GFCI test button. Wiring condition code. It has wiring condition indicator lights. And here's the chart. It tells you if, as you can see, two yellow lights means that it's correctly wired. The red and 2 yellows is GFCI testing in progress. Red and two whites, or the white meaning that it's not showing the other 2 indicators. That means the indicators are off. And if it shows a red indicator, it says hot on neutral with hot open. It's a little, I never came across that. Then you got a center yellow, open ground. I mean, if you're gonna test it out with the alligator clips with the 2-prong, you're gonna get this. You're gonna get this indication, an open ground. That's fine. You can still trace out which circuit. You can still chase out the current and sniff out which breaker that circuit is on. It's fine. Now, Klein Tools does have the accessory with the 3-prong. It won't show it here though. So basically, look, the storage of the transmitter, it plugs right in the back of it, which is cool. And I think it shows it here too. See, transmitter dock and receiver for storage. That's it. You plug it in. It makes the tool a lot longer, but it's easy storage. Easy to put away. Pretty cool feature on that tool. Oh, I think I just got off face on YouTube here. Oh, there I am. There I am. Let's get to the live chat. Can't see your chats here for some reason. There we go. You don't like Luke? I got the link from the bot on Discord. From the other side of the pond, says says Conan Man may contain nuts or me dibble. May, it's freaking hot, and the side of the pond, I'm in Florida. It's Dibble's second account, new name. All right, cool, dude. So yeah, it goes for $39.97 at Acme Tools. They have them in stock. I personally love it. If you are a DIYer, and if you're, you have that fear of working on electrical, I would recommend you don't work on anything live. It's dangerous. You can contact your local, electrical contractor. But if you are the type that maybe you want to try to work but not work live, this is a tool for you right here. This tool, especially the Ideal. Now, real quick, since I'm mentioning the Ideal, this receiver end does not act as a non-voltage contact tester or non-contact voltage tester. Sorry. I'm sorry to say it doesn't do that. Even if you have this unplugged off the outlet, this will not sniff out any live wire. It's going to continuously beep because it's searching. It's searching for that transmitter, searching for the current, searching for that breaker. It will continuously beep because it will not, even on a live circuit, it will not stay a steady red. If you want something that has that feature, like I said, check out that video with the Ideal digital circuit breaker finder. You will find that receiver end of the Ideal circuit breaker finder acts as a non-contact voltage tester. If you want to see that video, we can check it out. I'll show you where you can watch that video. Okay. So you're going to go on my channel, and it's right here under popular uploads, right here. What's up, everybody? My name is Jonathan, aka Klein Guy John. Welcome to the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you a pretty cool, nifty toolkit here. There I am, right there. Cool to be quite interesting, and it's going to come up right after this intro. And that's it. That's the video. It's under tool demonstration of the Ideal circuit breaker finder. Just click it and watch. You'll enjoy the video. You'll enjoy the demonstration. And if you like this better than the Klein, honestly, I would recommend getting it if you're the type that maybe wants to have two different tool testers for the job. A tool tester that does all in one. But the Klein tools, the ET310 digital circuit breaker finder, is an exceptional tester. I like Klein tools. They make good hand tools, but I know that their products, their digital products, their testers are made in China or in Taiwan or with global materials or something like that. Now, some of you are saying, oh, well, I like American made in USA. Sometimes you can't get a good tester that's made in the USA. Maybe, and sometimes you can. But I'm going to tell you, just because it's made in China and you think it's made cheap with cheap materials, yeah, that part is true. But it also depends on, like, the reviews. By doing research, you look for reviews, and not only that, if you find that the tool is superb, is really good, like this tool here, it's got a 5-star rate. It's got one review. I'm about to put my review in. It says it works. Item works as described. Easy setup and easy to use. Yes, I recommend this product. One verified purchaser, and pretty soon you guys are gonna see my. I will put in a review for it as well. Now, yes, if it's gonna be made in China, it's gonna have made in China material. But it's not also always because it's made in China and you're gonna right away think it's cheap, it's gonna break, blah blah blah. That's not the case. It all depends on how you take care of the tool. I look at it that way. It's how you take care of it and how you use it. All right, is what matters. If you want your tool to last, you gotta learn to take care of it and how to properly use the tool. Okay. Klein guy, one watch at guy's video. That's funny. It's all right. It's all right, dude. It's okay. So yeah, I would get this. I would recommend this tool as well. I was just over at Ohio Power Tool. They're doing a little thing, guys. So since we're done with talking about this, let's jump on to the next thing. We're jumping on to Ohio Power Tool. Ohio Power Tool, they got a deal going on with the with this here. Where is it? I think it was Bosch. They're saying if you buy, where is it? Bosch. It's not gonna go yet. Let me see here. Let's refresh it. Oh no, it's just Rex. They have a deal going on with Bosch. Let's click on Bosch. Ohio Power Tool. Bosch tools. I'm not seeing it here. It was here though, not too long ago. Okay, so free M18 batteries from Milwaukee. They still have a little, offering here, a little, deal here. Free M18 tools and accessories. There's one that said something about the Bosch tools. You buy, I think, two. You buy an SDS Plus, and you get a free SDS drill or Bulldog or something like that. At $100 value. Here it is, right here. Boom! Free Bulldog hammer drill. Right? Oh, let's go back. My bad. Oh, how do I change it? No way, right? Well, I was saying if you buy a SDS Plus, you get a free Bulldog. I think that's a pretty cool offer for maybe those of you who are starting a business, or maybe you got, if you got the money, you want to get, set up. Okay, you want get yourself a nice SDS, plus hammer drill. You do a lot of concrete or demoing. Knock yourself out. Guys' videos, he's kind of funny. That is funny. So, I just missed the deal. I wasn't paying attention. But anyways, let's check out Bosch. Right? Let's go to Bosch tools. Let's see what we can get here. We're looking for hammer drills, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing it here. Oh, here you go. Rotary hammer drills and breakers. So there's a deal going on where if you purchase, let's say, SDS Max, it's $800. $800. I know there's another one here, SDS Max 12 amp. Maybe right here, the $400 one. Let's look at that. In stock. Oh, it's not included. Oh, that's a shame. Wonder where the deals are. Oh, the Bulldog Max Extreme. This is an awesome hammer drill. Well, this is the Extreme. Bulldog Extreme. I have the Bulldog Max Extreme. I don't think they have it here. Do they have it? Yes, they do. The Bulldog Extreme Max SDS Plus hammer drill. Rotary hammer drill. Kickback control. This baby right here is a beast. This baby right here is a beast. I love this hammer drill. It's got vibration control, so you're not getting a lot of fatigue on the hands. In fact, it eliminates fatigue, which I love. And man, this thing is a beast. It drills holes very nice. Now, I've seen a lot of guys on the job site. First thing that they do when they get this, if it's brand new, they get rid of this handle. They prefer without the handle. I don't know why. The handle. I mean, I ran into a guy who says, "Oh, I don't know what to deal with the handle." You don't need a handle. You're not doing heavy duty drilling. You kind of are, But if you're drilling like 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch, double expansions or 1/2 inch double expansions, I would always drill with that handle. It keeps stability, it keeps it steady. You get a steady hand, you get a nice straight, smooth drilling, and it reduces kickback. This right here, this drill right here, with that handle reduces plenty of kickback. Like you don't have your drill spin on you if you get jammed up. You get a good nice grip. That's what that's usually there for as well. Prevent this drill from spinning on you. And trust me, I've nearly hurt myself on an older model without that handle. Grabbing it on the body is okay, but when you hit that certain torque and you start spinning, you're gonna spin with it. Even if you are grabbing it really tight, like you got a good grip on it, you could still spin out of control. That handle is to eliminate that. So please, whatever you do not throw away that handle. A lot of guys do that. They don't know what it's for. I don't know how they don't know what that's for, but they throw it away, or they complain, "Oh, it's in the way." I use it. I use it all the time. All right. Even if you're in a tough space between ducts and whatever, or pipes, and you got to drill above all that to get to the ceiling, get yourself a longer bit. Get a longer bit. Don't risk taking that handle off and shoving your drill in there, because if you hit a certain spot, maybe you're hitting a steel rebar, you get jammed between steel rebar and concrete, you'll end up jamming the bit, and you'll end up having a drill spin on you like crazy, and you'll hurt yourself and maybe others around you. So do not get rid of that handle. Another thing they like to also get rid of is the depth gauge. The depth gauge is very handy, believe it or not, for me as well. A lot of guys tend to throw that away, discard it. Either they don't know what it's for, or they just throw it away. They know what it's for, they just don't like using it. Or they'll do the whole tape trick. They'll tape around. What they'll do is, I'll take a piece of tape and drill it where they're gonna, their depth. They'll use it as a depth gauge themselves. The depth gauge is just for that. It prevents you from going too far into your workpiece or into the concrete or masonry. And you'll have a precise measurement or of depth with that depth gauge. So you can drop in your drop-in anchors or your double expansions, and you can get the job done the right way. You don't have to have fear of dropping your anchor in and it goes too far in because you drove too deep without realizing it. There's a lot of that also going around, where even newcomers, even apprentices, would tend to drill all the way through and not realize how deep they drill through. So I hold on to that because it's very useful. Very, very useful. All right. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of those accessories. Toolman Makita is here, and he says, "Don't leave yet, brother." Oh, Christina Smallhorn, she's gone. She's gonna be on soon. Meadable says, "I had to replace a tool yesterday. They always break when you really need them. My sander, it could catastrophic failure. The sanding plate just ripped off." Don't leave, yes, brother, says Toolman Makita. Listen, if you guys want my attention, you want to talk to me, you want to get my full-on attention, all right? Do me a favor. Do me this one favor. Type in at Klein Guy John, please. It's just that easy. I could read your comment. I could read what you got to say. Like I said, you want to grab my attention, go right ahead. Whoa. Hold on, the door. That's my old man. Oh, that's my brother. Can you get the door, please? My brother's here. So, yeah, so you type in at, right? Oh. At Klein Guy John, like this. Boom. As you can see, it pops up orange or yellow. On my end, it'll show up as orange. So, what's that?
Did she drop it off?
Who? Oh no, she didn't drop it off. She gave me the card. I have to buy you one tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta. She gave me the card and she just told me what to do with it. I'm gonna split it in between. So I'll get you a card tomorrow morning when I go to work, and then just come straight here. Oh, you're gonna be in bed by the time I get back, right?
No, I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, you're off tomorrow.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna do my shift tomorrow.
All right. So just come straight here after I get home, so you can pick it up after work when you come back. Nice. When you come back, just stay here till I get back home from work, and I'll give it to you. All right. All right, dude. So, yeah. So that's not Pop Pop. That's my brother, my older brother. Just stop by real quick. Yeah. You'll get my attention at Klein Guy John. Oh boy, you guys could probably hear me. But yeah, that's it. You just type in at Klein Guy John, and I'll read what you gotta say. Two man Makita says Papa John. Two man Makita says John look like he is Mexican. Believe it or not, I'm half Mexican. I am. I know I got the stash and everything, and I cut my hair. By the way, guys, also I don't know if you guys noticed. I did cut my own hair. I cut my own hair. I use tape. Yeah, a lot of guys use tape. A lot of guys use tape. I just, and sometimes they'll make a mistake whether they don't know where to stop, either after the first border of the tape or before the border of the tape. Yeah. Handle is for prevent breaking or wrist or twisting your wrist. Yeah, it's also for that. It's preventing from twisting, breaking preventing the tool from actually spinning on you. And it also acts as, like, you can also use it to stabilize the drill from going, like, in different little directions as you're hammering through. So it's good for that too. Toolman McKay says, I'm Mexican. No word. No way, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican Mexican, bro. Yes, sir. I do my own hair too. It's cheaper. There you go. You save money. You save money. That's right, me dibbles. You save money. So, let's get back to it. Let's go back. So the Bosch inch and an eighth Bulldog Extreme Max SDS Plus rotary hammer kickback control. So this has kickback control. I'm assuming this is the same model number. It looks exactly the same as the one I have. So I'm assuming that's what either that. If it's different, there may be a change where they use the kickback control. Because I don't think mine said kickback control. It's just this and vibration control. And you want to have vibration control on your tools because you don't want the vibration to be absorbed to your hand, from the handle to your hand, because it will cause hand fatigue. You'll get a lot of, you'll get injuries later down the road. And you'll start feeling like your hand is always vibrating, and it becomes a problem. It'll damage part of your nervous system, your your nerve endings, or, so yeah, it'll affect that. So it's always good to have power tools that have vibration-free or vibration control, vibration-free tools. It's always good to have that. You don't want to have fatigue and then that turns into an injury later down the road, because you need your hands in construction. You really do need your hands, and it's important to have your hands, especially even your feet. Oh, here it is. This is the 8 amp. Oh no, this is the original. This is the Bulldog Extreme, not the Extreme Max. So this is what we use on the job site. The Bosch hammer drill, Bulldog Extreme. The Bulldog Extreme Max is, of course, what you just saw here. It's a little different than Bulldog Extreme because it has this little metal plate up top. That metal plate is basically like a heat sink. So the more times you're drilling holes, this top metal, you see, is like whitish gray on top. That's a heat sink. Basically, all the heat is transferred to that metal plate and it dissipates. believe it or not. And if you were to touch it, you could burn your hand over time. The more use of it, if you were doing continuous drilling, that is, or continuous like chiseling, it acts as a heat sink to keep the tool running cool and keep the cool. Can't even say it. Keep the tool running cool and at nominal operation. All right. And it at right here where the black part of the tool is where you have your obviously your part of your motor. All the vibration is right here, and then on the blue chassis here is where I believe is where all the padding is at. So the vibration goes through from the front through the control knob here, and then it hits, I believe, this area where it has the Bosch logo. This entire blue part is insulated. It has probably like rubber padding. It absorbs all the vibration, so that way the vibration is being absorbed here and not throughout the handle, all throughout the drill, the drill into the handle and onto your hand. You barely feel it. So that's one thing about this tool that I love. Now, that's a good feature, the vibration control. This tool, however, if you own the 1-inch Bulldog Extreme SDS Plus, does not have vibration control. These drills I don't like using. You feel it over time. You really start to feel it at the handle. There's no... It looks as similar to the Extreme Max Bulldog hammer drill, but it's not. It does not have that vibration control. You will feel a lot of vibration at the handle and into your hand. So be very cautious when purchasing certain tools that will do damage to your hands later down the road. Then you have this 13 amp combination rotary hammer. I believe this also has vibration control. As you can see here, this whole metal plating right here, and you'll see you can see the logo here. Vibration control. We have this on the job site. This hammer drill is amazing. When we're core drilling through holes to put in risers, you don't even feel the vibration at the handle. It even has a little shock absorber right here above the trigger, so it absorbs up top, but it also has like a backup absorption padding here, or spring, where it absorbs in case it doesn't absorb too much or lets loose some of the vibration. It is absorbed right here at the spring absorber, I should say, or spring, and you won't feel it on the hand. It's a really awesome demo drill. Actually, it's really good for core drilling too. But over time, be aware that here at the end of it, over time, if you don't take care of this drill properly, you will get bit slippage, meaning sometimes the bit will not sit in the collet and it will continuously slip out. Or there are times where certain people will, if you don't know how to operate this drill correctly, you may damage certain parts of the tool where it won't. When you switch it over to hammer mode, it will not hammer. It will not chisel. It will not. You won't feel it. You'll just feel like it's on regular drill mode. We do have an issue with our current one. It's a bit of an older model, but it does have vibration control. But it's been misused a lot. So what had happened was now the drill is just drilling. It's not hammering as you're drilling. The hammer feature doesn't function at all. So you're basically regularly drilling, and you need that hammer feature to basically have it pound into the concrete as you're drilling. So that becomes a repair job, and it's you gotta spend money on repairs. And if you have an extended warranty on it or a warranty on it and it's still valid, then you should be okay. They should repair it with no problem, no additional charges or anything like that. Like I said, it's all about how you handle the tool and how you take care of it. Mexican American. Oh, that's good to know, bro. Conman says, me Dibble, I had a problem with my rigid 6-inch sander. It was $12 for a new pad. Consider only paid $5 for sander. It was worth it. I'm sorry. It says Makita, you're a Mexican. You're an American with Mexican heritage. First, you're an American. It says, yeah, Conan Man. Nudge, nudge. Wow. Really, Kona? Oh, you do need them for that, too. B-Double says, I borrowed an SDS drill. Right? Hold on. Let's switch over. It says, I borrowed the SDS drill from my neighbor just to drill 2 holes, but I have very thin walls. Yikes. So if that's the case, you can still use a drill in drill mode. You can still drill through concrete, certain masonry, especially with brick, terracotta, and I believe limestone. You can still drill through it in drill mode with a masonry bit. I've done it a couple of times myself. If the material's soft enough, it could be hard enough, but soft enough for you to drill through still. For a masonry bit, you can still do it. You don't need a hammer function, because if you do have it on the hammer drill function, what happens is, as you're drilling, you're gonna get fragments. You're gonna get you're gonna start getting you're gonna drill that hole and it's gonna start to break apart and open bigger and bigger and bigger. I would suggest using drill mode. Use the drill mode. It's smoother. You won't start having the hole get bigger and other surrounding areas of that hole to start to fall apart. You'll get a much smoother action. You'll get a smoother hole, and you can throw in your anchors, either it's plastic or metallic or aluminum, whatever the case, whatever type of material you're dropping in there, and it will hold. So yeah, but like concrete, certain grade of concrete, if the concrete's soft enough and you can use a regular drill with a masonry bit, that's fine. But if it's a hard concrete to industrial concrete, you may have to you're gonna want to use that hammer drill function. All right. That one that broke was a 4-inch corded random orbital. Some broke while using and it ripped apart. Yikes. Me Dibble says, at Klein Ganja, not this brick, it's London iron brick. Oh, then you're definitely gonna need that hammer drill mode. But London, I've heard about iron brick. I didn't hear it called London iron brick. I heard of iron brick. I just never really worked on it. Now the iron brick, it's hard, but it's thin. Correct? Am I right on that? Or it has like hollow. In certain parts of the brick, it's like there's hollow spots. In other words, yeah, this is hollow spots. Terracotta is kind of like that as well. There's certain parts of terracotta that's thicker, and there's certain areas that have pockets, like they call them air hole pockets, I think, or just regular pockets. You can, if you have material like that, you can, if you're wiring up a house and you have pockets of like material walls with pockets in between, you can easily snake a wire through it. But I mean, let's see, corded hammer drill. He's saying Ekline Gajan and the wall is 14 to 18 inch thick. Wow. Okay, yeah, use hammer drill function. Don't use the drill function. Definitely use hammer drill function. But I would caution the way when I'm using hammer drill function, in my experience, I like to just, you want to, like, when you make your marks, you try to drill in. Don't go right away and full throttle. Go slow, because what you want to do is at the tip of that masonry bit, it's the sharpest point. You want to make an indentation, so that way in case you slip off by accident, you slip off that mark, you still have that indentation mark where you want to drill through. You go slow and then you speed it up, and then you go fast, because then you want to keep on that spot. You want to keep on that target drill point. You want to keep on that spot where you want to drill through. And make sure when you're drilling and you're going to anchor things, you want to keep the drill steady and straight as possible. I've seen too many times where guys will just like drill an angle and the anchor's at an angle, the screw's at an angle, and your workpiece is a flat workpiece, and you're trying to drill it in, and it shifts your box or whatever you're trying to mount on the wall, your strut around. No good, because then if it's angle, you're putting up, especially if you're putting up strut, if you're putting up a brick or concrete and you're at an angle, that screw can interfere also with like your strut straps or your straps, and it could be difficult if you have a crowded especially if like myself, like like electrical, when we do conduit, we'll have very little space to add on an additional conduit for an additional circuit. So what happens is we tend to take advantage of that one end where the screw is mounted, and we want to go over that. Sometimes it'll hug against the screw, but if you have it at an angle and the screw sticks out at an angle, it's not all the way in flushed, you may not get that strap in correctly. You're going to have a lot of problems trying to get your strap on or over, or the pipe over it, and it becomes a pain. So it's always good to always aim straight, drill straight, and you should be fine. And the walls were there's a lot of iron in the clay, and I start with a pilot hole. Well, that's good too. So and the yes, right, it's iron. I keep forgetting you mentioning that it's iron. So yeah, you got to be very careful. They do make the carbide bits, the quad carbide bits, the 4-tip bit. I would use that. You could try the carbide tips with the 4 drill points. I would probably use those, not the regular masonry 2-bit. You know, the 2-tip bit. Use a 4-tip bit. Those will really go through, especially through rebar. They eat through rebar like butter. So try it out. See what you think about that. Hilti makes them, and Milwaukee's just getting into them as well. They're making those. I believe Makita's also getting into those carbide bits as well. So go do your research. Go online. Check out like Ohio Power Tools. I think they have them here, if I'm not mistaken. Bosch makes those 4-tip carbide bits. Let's see. Let's go back here. Manufacturer. Let's go to Bosch Power Tools. I believe they make them, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go. Let me send it back here. Let's see. So we're going to go to Bosch glass and tile bits, hole saws, diamond cup bits. Yeah, here we go. SDS bits, or drill bits and chisels. Okay, so let's check out SDS bits. And that's what mainly Bosch is known for their SDS bits. And they make really good SDS bits. Yo, they even got a plus right angle attachment. RHA-50. Whoa, that's crazy. I never knew they make right angle attachments for SDS drills. Whew, that's pretty cool. Okay, so here we go. These are the Bulldog bits. Rotary hammers and hammer for the full-on bits. So you see how like this bit right here is two little tips, or one tip, or however you want to call it. It's like 2 sharp points, right? They have a quad one, which supposedly helps drill faster and eat through material a lot quicker. I'm trying to see if they have it here. These are all for the Bulldog. Carbide bits. Let's go for the carbide. Well, these are the carbide hammer drills. These are the regular carbide. They have the quad carbide. I'm not sure. Do they sell it here? No, it looks like they don't sell it here. But I mean, you can most likely use these two. They have a carbide tip. You can most likely eat through stuff, eat through the material a lot quicker as well. Now, if it's just a regular tip, that's basically the material is basically from one end to all the way to the other, and there's no carbide end. Yeah, you can still get to the material, but it's going to take a lot more time, and you're most likely to dull out the tip a lot quicker. And then you got to basically just like buy more tips or change it out. They have a 25 pack here, 3/16 by 10 by 12. Oh, okay, it's saying 3/16, the size, the diameter, by 10 inch, the length of from the bit, and then the entirety of the bit from head to the grooves. The one end of the bit to the other is 12. So this is a foot. It's 1 foot. don't see it here. I think maybe we can look up at Milwaukee. I think they have them. So let's check out Milwaukee. Milwaukee should have the bits. Or at least they haven't. They probably still haven't come out with them. I think they are. They have or not. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Right here. SDS drill hammer drill bits. Milwaukee Max Lock. Max Hammers. Those are the Max. SDS Max. SDS Plus. I think they're called like X plus something. Oh, wait. Nope, that's not it. So these are regular. It's a 2-cutter hammer drill bit. That's what they're called, 2 cutters. They have a 4-cutter. I know they have. Here it is, the MX. Found it. So this is the 5/8 MX 4-cutter. So if you got a 4-cutter tip, you're most likely to get through that material with ease. I would think. You can't really get an up close picture of it. Well, let's try Acme. Maybe they have a different photo. Maybe they have a up close and personal photo here. Let's see. Accessories, power tools. I got some deals going on here. Free battery. They always have those deals with the kit. Let's see. MX Fuel. Oh, they added some new stuff here actually on the list. 1 or 2 things. I'm not seeing it here. I guess let's try accessories. Let's try accessories. Should be. Yes, it is. Masonry bits. Right here. Alright. So here it is. Right? I don't know why they include this as a masonry bit. The right angle adapter, I don't think it should be, but I guess they made it that way. MX4, 1/2 inch by 4. 4-cutter plus. Look at that. There it is. There's a tip. Nice, huh? Look at that. Made in Germany, guys. And as you can see in this photo, they have a SDS rotary hammer drill. I personally own a 4-cutter, but it's from Hilti. I think it's a was it 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch? It is like a or 5/8. I can't remember. But look, it looks like it does a pretty good job. Those are the drop-in anchors. That's pretty cool. Whoa, look at save 20% on Milwaukee M18 fuel kit with $25 purchase of select Milwaukee accessories. So yeah, if you buy a kit, you get $25 with $25 purchase. Okay, 20% off $25 purchase. So you get 20% off of this, $25 or maybe more. Not bad. You know what? They should have a video of it. What do you guys think? We should watch a video of it. Client Guy Bosch created the SDS platform. Of course they did. They're the first. They innovated. They're the innovators of it, man. Oops, my bad. Of course they did. You know what? We should watch a video. We should watch the video. Let's see. No. Let's type in the. Maybe they have a video of the bit from Milwaukee. Milwaukee X4. Let's just type and see where it comes up. Well, this is the anti-fogs. Milwaukee tools finally did it. The X4 cutter tip bit. Is that what it's called? Let's see. What do we get? Okay, yeah, there he goes. SDS Plus MX4 drill bits from Milwaukee. And they got a video of it right here. From Milwaukee, the MX4. There it goes. 20% more holes. 24% faster, more breaker points. And it shoots right through rebar. 4 times life from rebar. Look at that. Welded solid carbide tip. Nice. That's not bad. Oh, they got another set too, right here.
Drilling into concrete is one of the most demanding applications on the job site, but Milwaukee has you covered. Introducing M2 and MX4 SDS Plus carbide bits, engineered to reduce breakage and wear for maximum durability. Enhanced
Pretty crazy,
rebar
huh?
guards increase durability by shielding the bit when hitting rebar in concrete. Both the M2 and the MX4 bits feature variable flutes to eject debris rapidly. That means fast, aggressive drilling as the bit breaks through the material, all combining to deliver the best bit life in the industry. Breaker points on the tip of the bit pulverize concrete quickly, leading to up to 30% faster drilling speeds. M2 and MX4 bits provide increased runtime for cordless rotary hammers by delivering up to 20% more holes per charge. And if you're drilling into concrete with rebar, step up to the MX4 for up to 4 times longer life.
Nice.
M2 and the MX4 SDS Plus carbide bits.
That's not bad. Let's see how they do then. If they're available now, you can get them over at...
Experience max.
Whoa. Sorry about that. Yeah, you can get them over at Acme Tools. They're $7.99 a piece. Wow. I wonder if they sell in a kit. Do they sell them in kits? Probably more. Yo, look at this. What was, did I see 46? $41.99 for a 3/4 inch by 16 by 18. That thing is huge. Yeah, it's really expensive. Oh, they do sell them. Oh, these are the M2s. A kit. And I don't think they have. Do they have MX? The X4? MX4? No MX4 kits. I guess they don't have them available yet in a kit, but if they do, they'll most likely, let us know on that. And these are all the M2s and MX4s, so they're only sold individually. I got that, Christina. Small Hornet sending notifications for her live stream. So, I mean, you guys tell me what you think. Have you ever worked with these bits before? The 4-cutter bits, or any other off-brand 4-cutter bits that you've worked with, maybe from Akita or from DeWalt, or I don't know, maybe I think DeWalt makes them too, or Hilti makes them as well. Let me know in the chat or in the comment section down below. Klein Guy John promo video are great, but they are never going to tell you when the problems are. I watch independent reviews to get better ideas of the tools. Yeah, I understand, but this was just basically, I just wanted to see what it was all about. I mean, we can watch a couple of reviews. They do have a video on the reviews. Hold on. Nope. So you got here is Skill Builder. He looks like he's tested the MX4 drill bits from Milwaukee. And you got the Shockwave series. Of course, you got Vince, VCG, about the carbide matrix bits that didn't do so well. Yeah, matrix bits. The matrix bits were good for like a short period of time, but due to the disappointment of how they were made, with the material they're made, they came out too cheap. The second, especially with my hammer drill, if I was just like after 2 uses of the hammer drill, and you guys probably seen a video of on either Instagram or one of my tool review videos actually I'd done, was where the bit I was using zippy screws, and it snapped. The bit snapped. That was disappointing, and it was brand new. It was a brand new tip, first use, snapped. I had it on the self-tapping bit mode, and that's when it happened. It snapped right on me. Very disappointed. I believe I have one of the carbide matrix bits left, just one. I will refuse to getting another bit, but look, you see here, VCG, they did a video not too long ago, about a year ago. It said Milwaukee Tool Shockwave Matrix Carbide bits discontinued. Now, some of you are probably wondering, why? Why did they discontinue it still? I got an answer. Vince got an answer, but I also got an answer personally from a Milwaukee rep at the Oktoberfest last year. And I asked him about that, and he said to me, because they have a contract with the developers, the metal material is made by a different company that they contract with, and apparently the metal itself was not all that great. They weren't satisfied, and they stopped production of it. Now you can still get them. You can still get these bits, believe it or not, and I'll show you here. You can still purchase these bits over at Acme Tools or whatever tool website that still sells them. You can still get the matrix bits. Let's see here, twist drill bits. Stream. I don't think it's on this side though. No, these are twist drill bits. Sorry. What am I doing? Bit inserts or driver bits. They got driver, and they got the magnetic bit holders and extensions. But as you can see here, this is the Gen 3 or Gen 2 models. Here's a matrix carbide bit right here, double impact Phillips. They still have them here on Acme Tools. They're selling whatever's left in stock, but it looks to me not a lot of people are buying them. They still have them in stock, but no one's really buying them. These are not the matrix. These are, I think, the Gen 2 or Gen 3 wear resistant or impact duty insert bits. Yeah, there's another shockwave matrix. It won't even say shockwave anymore. You can tell it is shockwave. Let's see. I know they still. Oh no, they think. Oh, here it is. Matrix carbide. They have the 3.5-inch number 2 Phillips. They still have, I think, the inserts, if I'm not mistaken. I did see them here last time. No. Here they are. The bit inserts. Currently out of stock, so that's it. No more. These are currently out of stock. This product is not available. We don't know when or if this item will be back in stock. They discontinued it, so it's not coming back. So those of you who have purchased it and lucky enough to get yourself a set of these bits, be warned that when using an impact driver, I've had this bit right here, this bit holder. This bit holder did not hold up to its word. The right here, the neck of it, the skinny part, the absorption part of it, snapped off. Their bits themselves will break over time. They won't strip out. They won't strip out the tip, but they will break over time and very quickly. See, this is what I did on a box, a thin metal box, and the bit snapped on me and it got stuck into that zippy screw. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I did a rough in too. I roughed in some boxes. Bit broke off. Disappointing, but they stopped making them. But they're still selling whatever they have left in stock. Now these bits right here, these are good. The new Shockwave bits. These bit inserts are really good. I still have 2 of these bits. Hold on. I still have 2 of these bits. It has a wear resistant tip. or wear or coated stripping coating, anti-strip coating on it. They're really good. They make up for the matrix carbide bits. I personally would look. They're 59 cents each. So I would probably get myself like a whole kit. I don't know if they. I think they sell them in a kit, right? They sell them like in like a bulk load or something like that. But I would personally buy those. Those tips are really good. So those are the inserts. These are the inserts. These are the bits, the 1/4-inch hex end bits. Number 2s are very popular. Look, they just brought them back. The 3.5-inch Phillips number 2. They just got it back and they just restocked them. And I was looking for this, and they for a couple of weeks ago, they did not have these in stock. These were sold out. That's how good they are. That's how, like, do they have a review on it? No, there's no reviews. That's, I mean, you don't see a lot of reviews on these bits, but I would have to start putting in reviews myself because I like their bits. They last quite a while. They last really good, a really long time. And it all depends on how you take care of it and how you use it. So, but going back to here, yeah, I would try it out, guys. Try them out. Let me know what you think. Me Dibble, Codeman Studio says you probably need a 1/2 inch and a strobe it around 12 inch. Oh, he's talking about the stem, 12-inch round, 1/2 inch and 12-inch round. Plus you get through the wall. At Klein Guy John, promo video are great, but they are not. I want to tell you when the problem is. I'm always breaking drill bits. Well, look, do what I said. Try maybe going slow at first, and as you dig into the material, you speed it up, but gradually. Speed it up, and then go fast. I like to do is when I'm doing that, and I go into material, and it looks like the bit's not going any deeper, I would slow down, go in reverse, clear out whatever, because it could be debris that could be interfering. Some of the debris or chunks of the gravel could go in, so you would just clean out the hole, then go back in, or just go back and forth. You can try that motion as well. You may be successful with it. Now, if you pull the bit out through the concrete material and you notice that there's some metal shavings on the tip of it, you may have hit metal. So you definitely hit metal. So you may have to want to move over maybe a couple, like an inch to inch and a half over to make a new hole to see maybe you can clear out whatever metal plate or whatever piece of iron there is in between that, and make a new hole. So, I mean, there's nothing else I can say but that, through my experience. So, spend on tool I replace when they break. That's true. I do that too. If I'm missing a tool or the tool breaks, I replace it. That's the only time I ever would buy a new tool, is like a hand tool or a bit, is to buy a new one. Some bits last longer than others, some don't. So, but anyways, guys, let me take in some questions. What do you guys have? We got about 20 minutes. I want to take on some questions. Maybe if you guys have some, helpful tips you want to share, any, tricks of the trade, let me know. And also, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you smash the like button if you like what you see and you like the channel and like the content. Smash the like button. Also, you can subscribe. After you subscribe, tap the bell notification and hit all notifications. And by hitting the like button, by the way, you're not spending any money. I'm not asking for any money. It's free for you to do, and it helps out the channel a little bit better too. Gets more views, and it gets more of my content, my whatever videos and content I have. It gets it more out there. It gets it more noticeable. And it informs more people. Now, this channel, if you're new to the channel, this channel was essentially, and it still is, for the new novice or upcoming apprentices and helpers that don't understand power tools or how to use it. They want to get more information and get better tools or better tool deals. They want insight on tools and demonstrations and reviews. It's all sort of about, this channel is about, is helping the new guys, come in who are replacing the old timers. All right. And if you are an old timer and you like coming to the channel and talking about giving out information that what you learn and helpful tips, I welcome it. You can drop it here in the chat, and if you want to drop it later on, you can leave it in the comment section down below. Okay. Meadow says 140-year-old house, no rebar in this house. Ooh, 140 years old. Wow, dude, that's old. That's really old. Oh, also, guys, I have some information here on the channel. If you take a look in the description box down below, if you guys have any questions you want to ask after the stream is over, you can email me. I left an email down below. You can type it in, anything that has to do with electrical, any tools, or you want to get some information on some tool deals, or maybe you need some help with a job and you want some advice on how to get certain things done. You can go ahead and email me. The email is down in the description box down below. Also, you can check out, there's some more information on other websites that I left links down below. 3 websites you can check out if you or someone is getting into the electrical trade. There's some free information down below. Check out the 3 links. It could help you out. It could help you or them out immensely, and basically give you more knowledge on what the trade entails. Okay. So, any questions at all, guys? Does anybody have any questions? Any at all? Let me know. Let's see here something. Let's see. I actually wanted to see if there's if there is any tool deals going on. I know. Let's go back. Ohio Power. Here it is. When you purchase select SDS Max hammer and $100 carbide, you get a free Bulldog hammer drill. Oh. Okay. Oh, they're the only drills. Okay. Let's try this. Let's see if that is true. Usually it is, but let's see. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You can get it if you purchase an SDS Max 13 amp combination rotary hammer drill at a price of $569. You get a free Bosch 18 volt EC brushless SDS Plus Bulldog 1-inch rotary hammer drill kit with 2 core 18 volt 4.0 amp hour compact batteries for free. That's a pretty cool deal. That sounds like an awesome deal. Look at that. Now, if you're an independent contractor, this will definitely help you out right here. If you're starting a business and you don't want to really spend on a whole lot of hammer drills, you're just starting out, like if you need a heavy duty rotary hammer drill and a Bulldog, an SDS Plus, this is it. Go after it, because it'll start you off really well. You can get the job done without a hitch, right? So if you need a core drill through some concrete to build up some risers, or you're a plumber or electrician or HVAC tech, this is perfect for you guys. Perfect. Look at that. I think that's a pretty sweet deal. $569. Well, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not locking it. Sorry, guys. For me, of course, if I was starting my own business, I would go after this deal. If whatever loan I got for the business, I would have to start off with like tools and materials and stuff like that. I'd definitely go after this deal because you get a free cordless hammer drill, an entire kit with charger and 2 batteries. That's a steal. Definitely a steal. So get after it. Get after it. All right, let's take this off now. How do I do that? Update card. Oh, right here. There we go. Keep thinking it's like Ohio Power, Acme Tools or something. Let's see what else. Acme and Ohio. I don't think Acme Tools hasn't really come up with anything. You know, by now, guys, Acme Tools should be doing a $49 free shipping over $49 or more, right? They still have over $199 you get free shipping. I'm waiting for when they're going to have the $49 free shipping because that helped a lot last year and the year before that. And they only do that around like the fall winter season, I noticed. And like in the spring throughout the summer up until fall, they do the $199 free shipping or over. So come on, Acme, when you guys going to switch over to $49? I mean, the holidays, the holidays are just around the corner. And you might as well get started now because I think if they start now, around this time, right? You won't believe how many people are going to be, are going to be shopping for tools for the holidays. I mean, $199 is a little steep around this time of year. And I would get in the summer, that's when, a lot of big jobs open up. And, contractors are willing to spend that much money, $199 or more. But, if you could start the $49 free shipping, dude, I mean, if you started now, think of how much money you guys be making. I mean, the only ones I could think of that do that is Zorro. Zorro does, I think they do the $59. Anything over $59 is free shipping. And who else does it? I think it's authorized. No, is it called authorized outlet? No, I can't remember that. I think it's called authorized outlet. I can't remember the name of it. There's another website. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find. I think it's called authorized. No, authorized tool outlet. I think that's what it's called. Authorized tool. Oops. Tool outlets. I think that's what it's called. Let me see. The site can't be reached. Really? Okay, we gotta do www then. Alright, enter. Still can't find it. Nice. I guess not. Alright, so let's just get back to this then. Oh, you know what I just did actually? There is the Milwaukee. Here's Milwaukee Tools, right? And I think this is how I found. Well, that's weird. This is the CPO. My bad. That was CPO. Yo, just remember, guys. October 15, 2020 is episode 3 of Milwaukee's pipeline event. I think they're going to be doing plumbing tools now. So those of you plumbers out there, better stick around. Let's see here. Cordless. We are looking for products. I'm looking for more batteries as well. Let's check out batteries and chargers. The supercharger. Yo, you guys seen this, right? The 175 watt power supply, the top off. That's coming soon. You can reserve this now. It's got a rafter hook. That's odd. I wonder why they put a rafter hook. What's with the rafter hook? Curious. No, they got a video. Yeah, play it. Let's play that video.
Milwaukee introduces the M18 Top-Off 175-watt power supply, delivering faster simultaneous power. Attach any M18 battery to provide 175 watts of continuous power or recharge devices with this inverter. It's built with a 120-volt AC power outlet, a USB-C power delivery port, as well as a USB-A port. Plug in and activate the ports to power up to 3 devices at the same time. All ports deliver full power, even if used simultaneously. The 120-volt outlet provides continuous power to small electronics, such as laptops, while the USB ports quickly recharge personal devices like phones or tablets. This Milwaukee power supply is capable of recharging personal devices faster than the conventional 5-watt wall chargers that many phones and tablets come stock with.
Whoa.
Just connect your device with a USB-C cable and activate the USB-C power delivery port to recharge up to 75% faster. Now you can use your M18 batteries to set up a workstation anywhere and keep valuable electronics securely within sight. The M18 Top-Off 175-watt power supply. Faster, simultaneous power.
Whoa. 175 watt, huh? Let's see. What's that for 120? Let's see here. So 175 divided by 120. That's 1.45 amps. If I was to plug in something. So it's basically is 1.4 amps. Hey, Mom. Good that you're home. Didn't take that long, I hope. So that's it. It's coming soon. The M18 Top-Off 175 watt power supply. That is pretty cool. So basically, you just plug in your M18 batteries, and then you could just plug. It has an outlet, 120-volt outlet, and you could power up your other devices on it. That's not bad. Where to buy? Well, Home Depot leaked it out first. You can get it also reserved at Acme Tools and Tool Nut. Let's check out Tool Nut. I think Tool Nut's gonna. I think they got a the $49 deal. Was it $99 that you get free shipping? $99. Look at that. Battery not included. Device cables not included. They call it the M18 Top-Off. Power supply. So it's 120 volt AC receptacle. And it's 175 watts. You know, I was kind of hoping that this thing would be at least maybe 1700 watts. But that's impossible because this thing will have to be ginormous. I mean, if it was a 1700 watts, you know how useful this thing would be if it was 1700. I mean, you could probably plug in a regular space heater on this thing. You know, if they made a 1700 watt one. I'm waiting for the MX fuel inverter generator, cordless inverter, because that takes, I think, 3600 watts, I think, watts power or something like that. You can plug in a microwave and a freaking, I don't know, toaster or something like that, and plug in your laptop or plug in, you know, other corded power tools to the little mini generator. And I'm waiting for that to be released, and that's going to be released in February of 2021. Sorry, guys. So, if you don't know, we can take a look at that too. No, but I miss you guys already. I know. It's only for a short time, but no, you'll see us. Maybe you'll see us next week, Mom. Why not, right? Oh man. If I'm sitting down for too long, don't sit down for too long. So the MX Fuel I'm going to show you right now. MX Fuel. Yeah, here it is. MX Fuel from Milwaukee. Now this is like for industrial use, industrial or commercial use. So there it is. Look at that, the power inverter. It's like a little mini generator. I don't have it here. It's not. It was supposed to be out in 2020, and they pushed it back for February 2021. Oh, it's not even here anymore. So you can't really. What? We're gonna have to go on Milwaukee.com and look for it. So let's look for MX Fuel equipment. So equipment redefined, trade focus, system wide. So these are the batteries. That's the saw. Not sure why it stopped. Okay, that's why the animation that they put in this thing. It's ridiculous. Oh, I just saw it too. There it is. It's called the MX Fuel Carry On 3600 watt to 1800 watt power supply. This thing right here, and it has one key feature too. That's pretty cool. This is the guy I'm waiting for. It says coming soon. But yet they said in the pipeline that on Pipeline, I think it was the first episode, they said in Pipeline it would be coming out, what was it, February of 2021. They pushed it back. So this right here, man, this thing is, there's no gas. This little generator does not require any gas, just requires 2 batteries, and you get all the power you need. It can also take 1 battery. But if you put in a second battery, for 1 battery you get 1800 watts. Put in a second battery, you get 3600 watts. Imagine that on the job site. But for me, my initial thought here was I was hoping for it to come out and we get a price point on this thing. And I know the price point is going to be probably well in the thousands. If not maybe close to maybe $900, maybe $800. Who knows? But I'm thinking tops is going to be in $1,000, maybe $2,000, whatever. The batteries are expensive themselves, especially the charger. I mean, look at this thing. You can charge your batteries inside your gang box without it being plugged in. Just have battery plugged into it, and that's it. You can charge up your other batteries. You can mount the battery charger, right? Look at this. The best power for the job. Now, I'm wondering why they didn't want to release this. It's called the MX Fuel Carry On power supply. Why didn't they want to release this yet in 2020? Maybe they're having some problems with it. Don't know. Maybe they need further testing. Don't know that either. But it looks to me they're using it on job sites though, on these photos. But it's obviously someone working from Milwaukee. They're just taking pictures of it. But if they are really sending this out to be tested on job sites, then and someone out there should do a review. But if that's not the case, maybe they're not supposed to. Maybe they had to sign a waiver or an agreement form saying you can't do a review on this unless, until we get all the information we need, and then we'll release it. But, due to the fact, maybe the reason why they pushed it back is because these guys who are testing them in the field are having problems. And they're pointing them out to Milwaukee and say, hey, you got to fix this. You got to fix that. There's a problem here. There's a problem there. Maybe that's why. Right? You would think. Hey, you can carry it. Look at that. I would love to have this thing. But I initially wanted this here in my home because in the winter, it gets real cold in my apartment in the winter. And we use a space heater. We try not to use the electric heat here in the apartment. It pulls a lot of electricity. And our bill goes skyrockets high. The last bill we had, I think, was about close to $300, around $300. It was not cool. It wasn't easy. So my thought was like, when Milwaukee did their advertisement, I was like, wow, this would be perfect. We'll plug in a space heater that we have that's 1500 watts. We'll get I'll see if I can get the batteries first and the charger, 2 batteries and the charger over time. And that's it, right? That's it. Let me see. Can we? No, it doesn't really tell you you can purchase this. But I mean, look at it. 1210 2x4 cuts. So 1,210 2x4 cuts with a 15 amp circular saw. You can microwave 40 meals on a 1,000-watt microwave plugged into this thing. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. Look, the heavy use 635, average use. So basically, this is like save on your bottom line. This is a calculator to cost calculator of utilization of the tool. This is basically telling you like your inverter generators, like how many inverter generators you own. So basically, it's going to give you a cost estimate of how much you would save on using this power supply than a gas powered generator inverter, right? There you go. So you probably save a lot of money. Yo, there's reviews on it already? No way. No way. So Josh R. from New Jersey says, seriously though, be straightforward. What's taking so long to release this? Let's go. I don't understand why you would put 5 stars, but okay. When? Please let us know what's taking so long. I want to get price on this and when it's going to be out. Built-in charger. Can't wait to get my hands on one. But step it up. We should not have to plug a charger in. Build one right into the unit. That makes sense. Build one. Well, yeah, you should. You know what? I have to agree on that part. Have the option to plug in, right? To charge your batteries. But then again, it's a portable cordless generator. You shouldn't have to. Am I right? I mean, it doesn't make sense if they have to have it corded just to charge your batteries. Or it would probably make sense if you do, right? Work with me here. You plug it in. I think there is actually. Does it come with that option? It looked like it did. It does have that option. I think it does. I may have not read it all the way through. Let's see here. Racing your downtime. Well, I guess not. Prevent tampering with remote lockout capability. Well, it looks like it has this little outlet over here. Maybe that's what it's for. To plug it in. To charge the batteries that are plugged up right here. See that? You see that outlet right there? That plug? I think that's what it's for. It doesn't say it. But it has that. It looks like it has that feature where you could plug it into a wall outlet, a 120, and charge both batteries or one battery. Right? I mean, it would make sense. Let's take a look at the reviews on it real quick before I end the stream. Build charger. Step it up. Don't be afraid to throw a 30 amp twist lock on this so I can plug in my RV. And for God's sake, where is the lawnmower? Would love to replace my last 2 Grasser Hondas with 2 new Milwaukees. Whew. Another one, GK53 says, I like the idea. This is a great idea and can't wait for it to come to market. But as an electrical contractor, I would need to see a 30 amp twist lock receptacle on it. I use this application often, i.e. when doing a panel change in a house or commercial unit to power a remote construction panel to provide power for several different things like fridge, freezer, furnace, and some UPS systems as some essentials. Makes sense. Yes, says Milk Ill Bill. I think that's how you say it. Yes, could you not charge a battery and when generator dies, plug the other in, keep cycling the battery? You know what? I'm starting to think that maybe makes no sense, but whatever. Calm down, everyone. Product is likely to ship February 2021. All electric, he said. Oh, all electric, Chicago, Illinois. According to the rep I spoke to, and she had no pricing info at the time. Looks good, says HR HHRHRH. Looks good. I agree to throw a solar panel on it and a little gas engine to recharge it. Would be great for RV, and if I could replace my 2200i Honda generator, it would be great. So you see, February 2021. Honestly though, it's taking too long. I have to agree. It's almost been 2 years. Well, it's actually going to be 2 years now. Soon. So, but anyways, guys, listen, let me know what you guys think. I will catch you later, John. Yo, me Dibbles, thanks for sticking around. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. So again, guys, don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't. And I will seriously see you guys soon. Till next week. Right? Just always remember, guys, wear your personal protective equipment. Watch each other's back, help one another out. Practice social distancing. Remember, we're still COVID is still here. Don't ignore the signs that it's not, just because maybe you don't see it personally around you affecting people, but it's here. And I want to spread caution about how that this time of year, it's September, we're in the fall. No, my lights are out. Why? That was weird. Lights out. Around this time of year in the fall, we are now going through the flu season, as well as on top with let me just move my mic around here, on top of COVID-19 being on top of that. So if you haven't already, get vaccinated for your flu. Get the flu vaccine, but I know it's not going to protect against COVID, but get it anyways. You don't want a mixture of both the flu and COVID. It's very dangerous. Get yourself vaccinated. I know I will. We all have to really be careful. It's, this is flu season now. We're in, if you live here in the Northeast, anywhere in the U.S. where it starts to get cold around this time of year, be aware it's flu season. All right, this is not a joke. Now, if you're still living in the southern parts of the U.S. where it's warmer or hot, or maybe you live in a country where it's constantly hot all year round, you gotta understand, it's this, coronavirus is still spreading. It may not be as much blown up as the news, but it's still there, and it's still being reported. People are getting sick still. It may be slowing down, but wear your masks. Be cautious. If you are not the type to get your vaccine, you're against it, fine. Just make sure you're protecting yourself and others around you. Wear a mask. It's very important. If you're not going to wear one, don't leave your home then. Honestly, it makes no sense. You're just putting the danger to yourself and to others. Don't take a chance, please. Facts are is that viruses spread. Viruses spread through coughing, sneezing, and transfer of fluids, bodily fluids. So if you know that that's how virus spreads, then you should know the precautions to take. All right, so don't be careless. Don't be naive about it. Just be safe, and be responsible, and be respectful with it as well. All right, so till next time, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for showing up. I thank each and every one of you for being here. Thanks for supporting me, and I'll see you guys next week. So peace out, everybody. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Enjoy it. And tomorrow's Monday. Time to get back to work.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.